Welcome to Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm Josh Coan.
I'm Carter Burquest.
Today we're talking about the Minnesota Vikings. Free agency is starting very, very soon. Let's talk a little bit about what the Vikings should do in free agency. What are some names maybe they should go after? Re-sign some of our own guys. You know, you got Khalil's contract, Cordero Patterson, Adam Thielen. What should the Vikings do?
So I think this is one of the years where it's kind of straightforward and one thing that we need to do. And that's address the O-line. I think it is absolutely necessary that we bring back Khalil, although he may not be everybody's favorite. I think Ricky Wagner is a guy that I would love to go after, a right tackle that can solidify that side of the line. I think it's tougher to find a right tackle in the draft, especially this year. And then I think you draft a guard in the second or third round. I think you can find an interior O-lineman to start. But I think for free agency-wise, I think you could go after someone like Warford or Zietler from Cincinnati would help a lot. But I think you're getting into a lot of spending, which is something Rick Spielman doesn't typically do.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Khalil because we've shown, as bad as Khalil has been, we've shown how much worse it can be. And so let's just solidify Khalil. Maybe he's not the long-term answer, but at least we know he's a solid left tackle. He's not a Hall of Famer by any stretch of the imagination, but at least he's solid. I would bring back Patterson at the right price. I would absolutely sign Thielen. Hopefully he takes a little bit of a hometown discount. Maybe you can't overspend on anybody right now. And then whatever money we have left, I would throw it all at whatever offensive lineman you could find. I don't care who they are. Hopefully they do their research, the scouting department, find whoever they think is the best guy, the best fit. We need offensive line help. I think the rest of our roster is pretty well constructed. I think we have a talented team. I think everyone healthy. We can make a run at hosting a Super Bowl and playing in the Super Bowl that we host.
I agree.
But I think we need desperate offensive line help. It's no secret. We all know that. Offensive line, spend money. That Zietler guy from Cincinnati, he's younger. So he could actually help us a little bit more, maybe long term. We could use guard help. Maybe the Zimmer connection might help maybe a little bit, getting guys from Cincinnati. I think he's someone to make a run at. Other than that, I really don't know offensive line that well. I don't spend a lot of time scouting, watching tape on offensive line. So I don't know who's the best ones out there. But Zimmer, Spielman, your people, whoever you think the best offensive line are, I don't care. Go get like 5, 6, 7 of them. I don't care. We need desperate help at the offensive line position. And you don't really need to go out and spend, Alshon Jeffrey or whatever. You don't need to go get a big name, whatever other skill positions. Just go solidify that offensive line and we can make a run next year.
I agree. And I think a couple secondary positions you could address, possibly someone to play next to Linval, get a little bit defensive tackle help. Would be nice. I think you can always sign secondary help, possibly another safety, possibly a linebacker. But yeah, basically the O-line is what needs to be addressed. I don't think they address running back in free agency. I think that's something that gets addressed in the draft, assuming Adrian is not back, which a lot of us are assuming.
Yeah. Real quick, if you had to choose between Thielen or Patterson, you could only sign one. Who would you rather have?
I think you have to go with Thielen at this point. I do want Patterson back. I do think he adds value. I just think even if it's just in kick returning, that adds such a value. We've seen him change games, win games for us. And I just think even if it is just that gimmick player, I think there is value for that and something that is a lot of teams look for and don't have. And I think it's something we have and would love to keep. But I don't want to overpay for him.
As long as somebody doesn't come in and try to pay him as a number one receiver, don't match that. Don't try to beat that out. But as a gimmick guy, absolutely love him. Special teams and as a third, fourth receiver or whatever, I think he can definitely add some value. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.